I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds his man in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. On the move and looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Makes a man miss. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This Nevada offense really has it going. Finds his man on the RPO. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at second and 14. The run inside. It's McGuire. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Breaks into the open. The 20. Past the and he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes second and 8. Running the red zone. It's McGuire. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Jayhawks offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. The handoff.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The fake and wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning upfield to go pick up that first down.
They'll go back to the ground. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. The give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off the boot, looking for his man. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Trying to get started. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They give it back to him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the ground. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play fake. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, and that's one you'd love to see the tight end come up with, guys. I like his ability stretching the field, and because he's able to shield defenders away, it's kind of like a basketball player. He just wants 50-50 chances to come down with the football, but that time, he just couldn't pluck it.
Fires left. Complete downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going to run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Jayhawks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Motion from the wideout. Hits inside. It's McGuire. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The handoff. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to it. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. The give. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Delay to the back. It's McGuire. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll move the tight end. To the air. It's Applewhite. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now, this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Off play action. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll go to the counter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quick give. It's McGuire. That'll be enough for a Nevada 1st down. Play is halted momentarily as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. On play action. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Nevada going quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the counter. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Swamped immediately.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush is on. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They'll run it on 4th down, and he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Had to force that one.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
From the gun, it's McGuire. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Rush right in his face. He sacked this defense all over him.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Absolutely perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Got it. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over, because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Makes the grab. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Kansas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That's caught. It's Townsend. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Straight ahead, it's McGuire. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. To throw, it's Applewhite. Under pressure. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Firing for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 13 team, the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Cyclones, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Lawrence. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. set to kick off to start the third quarter. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Jayhawks head coach told me at the half, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you guys. Thanks,
Holly. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Keeps it on the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's got it on the right. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sets his feet. It's Applewhite. Oh, pressure's coming. Working that left side now. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Quick completion to the right. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Going to the run, it's McGuire. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On the RPO, got him. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Running it to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Look out! And down he goes.
That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man, getting tackles for losses, getting sacks. It makes it easy to play defense. You know what else does? Forcing a 3rd and long where you know they got to throw the football like they got right here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looking for room. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Makes the grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Hard running there. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Wants to go up top on second down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll run it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Sells to fake. They're all over him. And he never had a chance.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The handoff. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Turns it upfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Second and long here. Gives it. They put the brakes on it.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rushes on. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Needs it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Looking for the edge. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paula.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Townsend. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Rush right in his face. Gets rid of it. Got his man. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Nevada has it in the red zone. Red pass, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rid of it on the RPO. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to go.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
There he goes. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. The give. pick up on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
To the back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Complete. It's a seam wide open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the ground. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Trying to get rid of it, and he avoids the sack.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. To the air. It's Applewhite. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Last chance coming up. Unloads it left. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be fourth down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're